Question number 14. On the grid, rotate triangle A 90 degree for anti-clockwise. So we have a triangle, this triangle A, and we have to rotate it anti-clockwise. So we have to move like this, anti-clockwise. So what we do is just drawing your triangle like this in a transparent paper and mark the edges, mark your edges like this. Yeah. And make like any simple sign on the edges like this, just when you move. So you're going to take this and move it here anti-clockwise. So when you rotate it, you have to put your pencil here, then rotate it and draw it for a quarter turn. So if you draw it for a quarter turn, so this would be like this. And also mark here the coordinates. Okay. One question in one page. Let's see the next. Question number B. Describe a fully single transformation from the to triangular C. Okay. We have from B to C. So we have to mark what we wanted. We wanted from AB, from this triangle to this triangle. We see that's enlargement. So first of all, we write it first description. It is enlargement, which is clear. This is, we have to measure this. So if we measure this, we find it like it's 2 units. Yeah. On the grid, it's 2 units. So here we have 2 units. And here we can measure this here. And see that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is 6 units. So this is 6. And now the question is the enlargement by scale factor from 2 to 6. It will be enlargement by scale factor, as you can see, by scale factor 3. By scale factor 3. And the last one, we needed the point here, around which point. So it's clear that it's around the origin, but let me show you how you do it. So here, we have here a line. We mark it like this. We measure, we join this point with this point, but make it tall more than the line itself. So we make it from here, from down to up, and we measure the points like this. Then here also we measure the other 2 like points here. So this will be like this. Not clear. And here. So when you join the 3 points, they are in between here. We have the origin here is 0 because it is the joining point from every like side to the other 1. So here, if we say, for example, this is a triangle ABC, so that now we join A with A dash. Let's call it A dash. And this we call it B dash. And here C dash. Now if you join this A dash, B dash, C dash, you have a joining point which is around the origin. Okay, let's complete. Make sure that you solve all the questions on your number B here in this page. Pair number 15 here is a floor plane of a stage. The plane is formed from a triangle and a rec. So here we have a tri and we have a rec. So this rec is like 4.8 width and 3 lengths, and the height of the triangle is 2.5. The stage manager is going to paint the floor. So so they are going to paint it, the floor, so they need the area. One thing, as he said, that we are going to paint the floor, so it's clear that they need area because they are going to cover this space. They're going to paint the floor like this. Okay, the waffle, the try and the rec. So they're going to cover it like this, and the triangle they are going to paint it. And here, so 1 tin of paint cover an area of 1.8. 1 tin of paint cost. Okay, so let's write this info. So 1 tin, it's have an area of cover an area 1.8. 1.8. And so 1 tin has a cost. So the price of it. So cost will be equal for 16.4. For sure, maybe ask about the total cost. Okay, let's see what you want here. The stage has 190. So they spent 190 on the stage. Dollar. So we say 190 dividing by 16.4, just to know this area. Does the stage manager have enough money to buy? Oh, yeah, he has 190 to buy enough tins for the paints. Okay, so here we have to get the area first. So we have two areas here. We have area 1, the red one, which will be area 1 will be equal to 2.5 by 4.8 multiplied by half, which is a triangular area. You get area 1. Then we have here area 2. Here we have area 2. which is clear 3 multiplied by 4.8. And area 2, 3 times 4.8. So total area here would be area 1 plus area 2. Calculate this. So this would be equal to 6. And area 2 will be equal to 14.4. Okay. And here and total area here will be equal to the 14.4 plus 6, which equal to 20. So we take this total area. Then divided by 1 paint, just to know how many tins. 1.8 and gave us 11.3333. So we need 12 tins. So we need 12 tins of paints just to cover. So if you needed 12, we have to multiply the 12 tins multiplied by the total cost, which is 16.4, just to know if we can get it with 190, it gives us 196.8. So the answer here is no, he cannot get the no, make it clear, because total cost, get it the total cost will be equal to 196.8. And we did it. Okay, let's see the next. 80 students entered dancing competition. Okay. The table gives info about the length and time for which student spent dance. So 11 from them spent from 0 to 12 minutes. 25 from them dance from 20 to 24. And 23 of them dance from 24 to 36 minutes. And 15 from the students dance for 36 to 48 minutes. And 6 from the students is dancing from 48 to 1 hour. Okay, we can estimate mean for the length. Well, what we do, we have the mid interval here, the mid interval, which we can write it here. Right here beside the frequency, because it will be 6, the mid number, and here it will be 18 from 24, from 12 to 24, and here it will be 30, and here it will be 42, and here it is 50. Or what we do, just to get the mid interval, sometimes they are not the same, so we just add 0 plus 12, so we say 0 plus 12 dividing by 2 give us 6, and go on. 12 plus 24, and 12 plus 24 will give us 36, and 36 dividing by 2 is 18. Okay, that's another way to get it, or you get it mentally. Okay, so what we do now is multiplying in the 11, multiply by the 6, so we say 11 multiplied by 6 plus 25 multiply by 18, then plus the 30 multiply by the 23 plus the 15 multiply by 42 plus the 6 multiply by 6 multiply by 54. And know that we have to divide it by the total number of the students, which there are 80 students. So we divide it by 80. So we get here a mean of 27 minutes. After we finish this all, we get it 27. Okay. Here you have to complete this and write the final answer here, which will be equal to 2,160 dividing by 80, then 216 dividing by 8, which equal to 27. Okay, let's see the next. Question number 17, here we need to solve. Step number 1 here we have to expand the bracket. So we invite the 3 to multiply it by 2, then multiply by negative x. Let's do this. So 3 times 2, which equal to 6, and minus or negative 4 multiplied by 3, which will be negative 12x, will be equal to, or this will be equal to 5 minus 8x. And now it's time to merge x with x and numbers with numbers. So we do like this. We say here, make the negative 12 plus 12, the bigger, go to the smaller here. So just to make it as we do every time, we have a right side and we have a left side. On the right side, we just here do as we do in the left side. We do on the right side as we do on the left side, and the one who separate the right from the left is the equal sign here. Okay. The first step, we kick this x, so remain here 6 will be equal to 5. Negative 8 plus 12 would give positive 4x. Now we have to kick the numbers around the x. So we say here, we say minus 5 here, just to kick it for sure this is positive. And here we make also -5. So 6 minus 5 will give us 1 equal 4x. Then last step, we kick the 4 by inverse operation. So we say dividing by 4 and here dividing by 4. So now the x alone will be equal to quarter. And this is fine. So, okay. Make sure that you solve all the questions in this page. And let's see question number 18 here with your Lucas. Ruler and compass only to construction. Okay. Perpendicular bisector. Here he need to see arcs. He need to see arcs. You need to see clear arcs here. We stand on point A and make arc, and stand on point B with the same length of the compass. We make another arc. Okay, as we do up, we do down, stand on A and make arc, then stand on B and make the same arc, and all this with the same length. Then we join this line, this intersected line together to get a clear perpendicular line with a construction. Okay, very easy. All what he want to see here is the arcs here with the same compass length. Same compass length. Don't close or open your compass. The same length. Okay. You open it for appropriate length, not so big and not so small. Okay. See the next. Question number 19 here, work the value of x. So here is a polygon with a pentagonal side. So to know the interior numbers, we say that is n minus 2 multiplied by 180. And here we have how many sides? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So the interior angle will be 540, which is 3 multiplied by, so it will be 5 sides minus 2, which equal to 3 multiplying by 180 here, trying by 180, and the interior angle will be equal 540. So we take this 540 and subtract it from the wall here sides to get the value of x. Here we have 119, so minus 119 plus 67 plus 135. And this is 90 degree. And he have to make something like this. Make it an isosceles triangle. Make it anything that you have to guess and check your geometrical info about this. Okay. After we add all these numbers, we subtract it from 540. We give us a total of 129. All what you want here is just to check if you know this rule or not. You want to check it. Okay, so this will be a final answer of 129. Okay, let's see the next. Make sure that you solve all your questions in one page. Okay, here question number 20. In a box, there are only green sweets. Yellow sweets and orange sweets. So we have G, we have green, we have orange, and we have yellow. Okay, there are 280 sweets. So the total here, we have a total of 280. Okay, 280 sweets. The number of the green sweets to the numbers to the orange switch. So green to orange will be 2 in ratio of 2 to 3. Okay. The number of orange sweets to the number of yellow sweets is 1 to 5. One to 5. Here we have to make it equivalent numbers just to check because he need to work out the green. Work out how many greens. So he needed the green. So we already have a total, but just to make it merge all these, we have here to be 3 cannot be, it's going to be hard, but we can make the 1 3. Okay, so we have to change this ratio multiplied by 3 just to make it like this. Okay, so here 1 multiplying by 3 multiplied by 3 here. The way it will be equal to 3. As we do in this, we have to multiply the second ratio as it is, just not to change the ratio itself. So now it is 3 and 215, and we can write it here. 3 to 15. And now we can line it up. The whole ratio, we can write it up. So here, you can say 2, 2, 3, 2, 15, which is green to yellow. As I mean, that is green to orange to yellow to total. Okay, because the total, we need to get it 2 plus 3, which is 5. 5 and 15 is equal to 20. We have a total of 20. And here we have a total of 280. And now we can get it the ratio. How we make the 20, 280, for sure multiply it. So when we make 280 dividing by 20 will give us, I think, 14. And let's check this on your calc. Yes, so all what we do is multiplying by 14. To get any number from the green or the orange or the yellow, we have to multiply it by 14. Here he wanted the value of the green. So we take the ratio of the green, which is 2 here, and multiply it by 14. Let's do this. So we say 14 multiplying with 2, which gives us a total of 20. Okay, make sure that you solve all the questions in one page. And let's see the next question number 21. Shan bought a car. Okay, his car, the amount Shane paid is 32,000. Okay, there's also bought a car. Teresa also bought a car. To pay for this car, Teresa paid deposit 18,000 together with 14 monthly payment 1,160. Teresa paid more because in the installment for her car than Shane paid for his car. Work out how much more Teresa paid as a percent of the amount Jane paid. Okay, let's do this step by step. So here we have, she paid already 18,000 with 14 installment. So we have to calc first the 14 installment multiplying by the 1,160. And how many total of the installment? So we get here total of installment here. To get Teresa core. To get Teresa core. Is a car cost or car total cost. You have to add. You have to add the installment plus price you pay it as a deposit plus deposit. So the installment here will be the 14 multiplied by 1,160. And when we get it, then we subtract it here. So this will give us a total cost of one. Here we have it 16,240. So we take this 16,240 plus the 18. So the installment here is 16,240. Then we added on it the 18 deposit, 18,000. Gives us a total of 34,240. Okay. Now we have to we have to subtract chain. So now we have to subtract chain, Teresa minus chain, just to get the difference. Okay, so the difference between Teresa and chain cost. So we just calculate the cost here to be equal to, here we can do it. So the difference, it would be the 34, because we already calculated, 34,240 minus the 32 that we already given here, 32,000. So it would be 2,240. And here just we get it dividing by, he say it according to chain. So we have to back to chain. Okay, so back to chain here. And we say this. So we take the difference here and divide it by chain, which is 32,000. And he needed as a percent. So we have to multiply this by 100. So it will be 7%. Extra 7%. Teresa will pay 2 more than. So work out how much more in percent. So it will be 7. Yeah. Okay, Kyle bought a van. After 1 year, the value of the van was, decreased. So during the value of the van decreased by 15%, work out the value of the van count. This we do it once we have original price. So we have original and we have discount maybe or decreased price. I say decreased. We have to separate them here. The decreased away from the original. Yeah. So I say the original here decreased. So the original for sure 100%. And the decreased, we don't write it 15, we write it the 100 minus the 15%, which is equal to 85, okay? And it is a decreased percent, 100% minus 15% is equal to 85%. And which number we know it? We know the decreased price, so write the price of the decreased here on the plus table or the organized table. Let's make us a question clearly. 39,865. We just do a simple schedule like this, just to make it easy for a cross multiplication to get the original price. Okay. Now it's time to make a cross multiplication. We make this multiply the 100% multiplied by 39,000 here, then divided by the 85%. Okay, so here you have to say the 39,000 39,865 multiplying by 1, which is 100%, because 100 over 100, dividing by 0.85, which I have perfect to change it to decimal. Let's work out the value here. 46,000 when you calculate 46,900. So the final price here will be 46,900. And did it. Make sure that you solve all the questions in one page. Okay, let's see the next. Some member of a library were asked to name the type of books that they each like it to read the best. Okay. One of the members is chosen randomly, and the table show the comedy is 0.24 and the romance is 0.4 and the mystery is 3x and the thriller is x. 48 member answer comedy. So here we have the comedy is 48. Again, game the schedule. Let's say 1 probability and 1 number. So we have the number and we have the probability. Again, we do this plus schedule that help us a lot. So we say here the number or the books or whatever they have, number of children, number according to the question, and the probability itself. So here the probability for the comedy, we have 48, and here we have a probability of 0.24. Remember that the total number of probability is equal to 1, is equal to 1, and that's for the comedy. Okay. Okay, let's write it as C, better. Let's say this will be for the comedy itself. Okay, work out how many of the member answered mystery. First of all, we get to get the value of x by adding 0.24 by plus 0.4 for 3x plus x, which gives us a total of 4x, because here is 1x for 3x, plus here equal to 0.64. All this, remember this, I said this rho is equal to 1. So now we're solving like a normal equation, 4x plus 0.64, which equals to 1. And now we deal it at the right side and a left side, separated by the equal sign, So here we have the left side, and here we have the right side. As we do in the right, we do it in the left. And let's do this. Here we are going to say 1 minus 0.64, and also here just to kick the numbers around x, 64. So positive was negative, we kick it, and here we have a 36, 0.06. Okay, equal to the 4x. Then it's time to divide it by 4, just to kick the 4 here, divide it by 4. So kick here and kick here. So x now, 36 dividing by 4 is 9, 0.09. But for the mystery is equal to 3x. So the 3x will be equal to 0.27. So this missing part is equal to 0.27 as a probability, 27. And here it will be equal to 0.09. Okay, and now he needed the number of books. So all what we do, we just take this 0.27 and write it here in our organized table outside here. So we say here that is the mystery, or the M, we don't know the number, and we make our cross multiplication, and here is 0.27. Then we started to make the cross multiplication here. So here we multiply the 48 multiplied by 0.27 dividing by 0.24, and after write this, 40, to get the number of the M, or the mystery, will be equal to 48 multiplied by 0.27 dividing by 0.24. And all what we do is to calculate the answer, which here we give it as a final answer of 50 for the mystery books. Okay, one question in one page and make sure that you solve it. Okay, as he want. Let's see this question. Um, so here the diagram show a triangle A B C A B C, which has inside a semicircle. Remember that is a 90 degree, so that is the diameter of the circle, and in front of it the 90 degree. We have here angle 50 and here we have 90, so we can calculate this angle, which will be 40. 180 minus 90 minus 50. The interior angle of the triangle equal 180. AB is the diameter of the semicircle, and he gives us AC is 18 degree. Work out the perimeter of the semicircle to 2SF. Okay, so here we are going to say that is we have to work this the length, the perimeter of the semicircle, this plus AB. Actually, AB we can get it from Pythagoras. So AB here will be equal to here we can get it from Pythagoras. So we say that is the sine here the opposite of this is 18 divided by the hypotenuse here. So we say that is the length of this AB would be equal to sine 40 dividing by 18. Let's write the rule first. We say that is sine 40. The rules say that the sine of 40, sine will be the opposite, which is the 18, will be equal to the 18 dividing by the AB, the hypotenuse AB. Okay, so if you want AB will be equal to 18 dividing by sine 40, dividing by sine 40. Go to 28.003. Accept this. Okay, or 28, it's fine. And now we need it to get it, so the radius here would be half to get the perimeter of this blue board, or the length of this one. So we say that is, if this all is 28, so this would be like 14, half of it. So we say that is the blue board here, or the perimeter of the circle, will be equal to, or the circumference of it will be equal to 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r, which we say that it is 14 centimeter. So 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by 14 will give us 43 0.9 and other numbers, but it's now fine to add this just if you want to get the total. So the parameter here will be equal to the parameter of the semicircle here, of the semicircle, will be equal to 28, which is the AB here, the AB, plus the arc, the length of this arc, plus a 43.9, blah, blah, blah. And they needed to do SF. So we need just two numbers. And this, if you 87.9, which you can approximate it to 88 to SF. Okay. We'll find it, and so here it will be equal to 88. And here we did it. You see the next, write this in an ordinary number. We just expand it. Here, negative. So we move this GP with 6. And we have a point here. And let's make it clear for you. Here we have 6 point point here to 5 to 5. Multiplying by 10 to the power -4. So if you multiply by -4, so we take this dp and move it for 4 places to the left. 1, then 2, 3, 4. We don't have any numbers. We put it instead of in 0. So it will be 0, 0, 0, 6. And the point will be here before 4 places. 2, 5 here. And here, if you want to work at this dividing, so we say 2.4 multiplied by 10 here.